Jana Duggar once relied solely on husband Josh Duggar to take care of their family. Whether you still follow the Duggars, of 19 kids and counting on fame, out of curiosity or an attachment to the reality TV family, there is no denying that it's hard not to want to keep up with them. And even though eldest son Josh Duggar remains in federal prison for the foreseeable future, his wife Jana Duggar is remaining loyal to him, while she also cares for their 7 children. And some people believe Jana Duggar is breeding dogs to make a living to support those kids. He briefly worked for the Family Research Council in Washington, D.C., and later, when he and Jana moved back home to Arkansas, Josh resumed his old position at one of the Duggars' used car lots. But with Josh incarcerated, does that mean Jana has had to work for the first time in her life? Some believe that's the case. According to one super internet sleuther on Reddit, Jana is breeding dogs to earn her own income in Arkansas, where she lives with her kids. In documents found by the user, it says that Jana owns and operates Golden Grove Pups LLC in Tontitown, Ark, and that she had the business incorporated in May 2024. The documents also say that Jana is the sole agent in the business. There is a Facebook account for the business, but because it's so new, it's not totally clear if the page is run by Jana. Most of the posts are focused on various golden retriever dogs that appear to be available to purchase. There's also a website listed, but it looks like it's not set up just yet. Some of the posts do include kids, though, and that could be another indicator that this is Jana's business. In one photo of a dog with a young boy, the accompanying text says, "It doesn't get better than some quality time with our furry buddy." Nothing says love like a dog who thinks they're still a lap puppy, even when they've outgrown it. Every so often, Jana and her children can be seen in the background in videos from events at the main Duggar home, where Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar still live with their youngest kids. But Jana herself deactivated her Instagram account, and she isn't very active on social media as a whole. But because she has remained loyal to Josh, and she was last seen living in a home on the family land, it's more than likely that Jana and her kids still live in her in-laws' property. Whether or not Jana is also running a dog breeding business on the property isn't totally clear. However, if the paperwork that was posted on Reddit is any indication of what Jana is up to, then she found a way to make money in her husband's absence, while also continuing to anger the Duggar family. Jana Duggar claims 19 kids and counting was sometimes cut in a way her family didn't like. Jana Duggar claimed that she and her family didn't always like how they were portrayed on their reality show 19 Kids and Counting. "Maybe we felt like some things might have started to be cut in a way that we didn't like it," Duggar, 31, said on the Wednesday episode of her and husband Jeremy Vuolo's self-titled podcast. "And it was like, I didn't say that." Jana is one of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's 19 children. She and her family rose to fame on the TLC series, which premiered in 2008. Jana shared on Wednesday that she and her family members picked up on how the show's editing didn't match their recollection. "Or I rolled my eyes in an interview, then they put in there next to something I said about my mom and dad," she alleged. "And it was like, no, I didn't mean that." The former reality star explained that she and her family would usually watch the rough cuts of the episodes before they aired on TV. They would later go back to view the reruns to see if they put in anything like that. Jana added that sometimes she and her family would gather around and watch the show to recount a fun trip they took. "It's like our home videos really, because so many years before it came out my parents were really good about taking home videos of those," she explained. However, once the Duggar family started filming their series, the authentic home videos captured by her parents faded into the background in favor of the fully produced home videos. Now that the series has come to an end, Jana wants access to the old episodes to show her children what her childhood was like. Jana and Vuolo, 37, who tied the knot in 2016, share 2 daughters, Felicity, 6, and Evangeline, 3. The couple are currently expecting baby No. 3. Throughout Jana's time on 19 Kids and Counting, the reality series captured countless of her and her siblings' milestones. The series also followed the Duggars as they grew up with the fundamentalist Christian teachings of the Institute in basic life principles. Jana wrote about her experience with the conservative household in her 2023 book, Becoming Free Indeed. While Jana doesn't follow the strict religious rules, like being unable to wear pants, of her childhood anymore, she previously shared that it hasn't diminished her love for her parents. "I'm grateful for my childhood. It was not perfect. I shared a lot of difficulties that I struggled with throughout my childhood, but at the end of the day, I'm grateful for my parents," Jana said during a June appearance on Matt and Abby Howard's Unplanned podcast. "I love them. We have differences. Everything's not perfect between us. But I think that at the end of the day, I love them and I know that they know that." Jana Duggar is one of the oldest siblings from the 19 kids and counting family. They all worked for TLC for many years until Josh Duggar's heinous crimes led to their show's cancellation. So all the other members started living a low-key life. Since Josh's imprisonment, Duggar News followers stopped hearing from most of the siblings. One of them was Jana. Well, after a hiatus of a few years, she finally appeared on social media. Jana has been quite an introvert and preferred living away from the limelight even before the scandal. Fans feel there is too much going on in her life lately. She has been sparking wedding rumors after fans saw a big engagement ring on her ring finger. So what's been going on? It's been many years since TLC took the decision to cancel the show's 19 Kids and Counting On. Josh Duggar's crimes shook the nation. Since then, all the family members stopped appearing on social media often. One of them was Jana Duggar. She already had a reputation in front of Duggar News followers for being a devoted family member. In fact, most of the siblings younger than Jana, who are adults, moved on and also got married. But she continued to stay with her parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, in their Arkansas compound and took care of her younger siblings. Fans often wondered why she had not decided to marry. Well, they won't have to worry anymore. Another Duggar sibling, John David Duggar, and his wife Abigail decided to share some pictures on Instagram. The former sister, Jana, also decided to join the Duggar News couple and the kids. Well, fans couldn't help but notice a big ring on her left hand. Speculation began that Jana might be engaged. After spotting the diamond in the ring, the buzz intensified. But so far, Jana has not provided any clarity about this matter. As the Duggar family members are conservative Christian fundamentalists, they have had a very different kind of upbringing compared to all other kids. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's kids were allowed to start courting their partners since 16 years old. Hence, marrying young is a common practice, and Duggar News followers know this. However, Jana Duggar didn't seem interested in the notion of marriage from the beginning. She is currently in her early 30s and often says she loves taking care of her younger siblings around the house. Fans don't know much about her previous relationships either. There was a buzz about Jana dating the Nebraskan pilot, Stephen Wissmann, in 2021. But there has been no news about the potential couple after that. Chances are Jana has found someone new. She might reveal who she is engaged to soon in the coming time. Do you want to know more about the star's new fiancé? Tell us in the comments. The Duggar family has always landed in controversies. They rose to fame as the most religious family in the reality TV realm. However, fans later found out that they are more toxic and spiritual. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar debuted on TV with their large family of 19 kids. Fans have been looking for the latest Duggar news ever since the show got canceled. Previously, the family sparked controversies after the release of Shiny Happy People. Yet there are still some kids who have refrained from being in the public eye. This includes the little celebrity of the show, Josie Duggar. Where is she now? The Counting On series chronicled the lives of the big Duggar family. However, the network decided to put an end to the series almost 3 years ago. Till now, fans keep looking for Duggar news to keep up with their lives. However, Josie Duggar is the one that rarely made an appearance on screen. She consciously keeps herself away from the spotlight. The 13-year-old was a premature baby who entered the world before her due date. Given that, she has a lot of risk of catching diseases. Josie weighed less than 28 ounces when she was born and spent around 6 months in the hospital. Jim Bob shared the terrible experience of her daughter and the scary days in the hospital during an Instagram post in 2012. Fans have little to no information about the little girl due to this. However, the Counting On star made an appearance in her sister Jinger's vlog recently. The video featured the family reunion, and Josie was there with a big smile. The 13-year-old was wearing a pink skirt over a light blue jacket, according to The Sun. However, her braces shined bright as she smiled ear to ear. The entire family of Duggar has spent their lives in the spotlight. However, Josie Duggar was the one who made all attempts to be away from the reality TV show. Well, it could be because of the way she was born. The 13-year-old has been suspected of having numerous long-term diseases. Hence, the Counting On family doesn't want everyone to know about her condition. She even suffered a scary seizure when she was just 5. The entire scene was featured on the reality TV show. Josie was lying on the hospital bed after the incident and even stopped breathing. Fortunately, the TLC star started breathing after a few horrifying moments. While Josie was spotted wearing a clavicle brace recently, fans started raising concerns over her health again. Further, they also pointed out her skinny figure and how pale she looked. However, none of the family members paid attention to the concerns and made no response. Want to know more about Josie's health?